What up, everybody? It's me, Odir Akidiovi, back at again with another video reaction. A reaction this time, but this time to a video. One I can pertain to this. The Flash, though it might have been a real flop at the box office, that doesn't mean there's still fun to be made out of it, especially since How It Should Have Ended has finally did their video for how the Flash should have ended. And to be honest, before I go into this, I'm going to just say this. To me, if they could try to parry this, and I'm just doing this before my after reaction, so I know when I watch the video it's going to be obsolete anyway. I'm just thinking, like, if they could go back, I would say either that end scene when Barry's with his mom, like going back to him fixing the tomatoes. I bet you it's going to be a thing where another Barry, or should I say maybe Grant Gustin Barry, or in this case another Barry Allen would come into the future or in the past in that sense, and tell him not to do that while also coming back to the original DCEU timeline while that universe is crumbling or something like that. But that's me theorizing. Let's just get into the reaction.
This video is brought to you by Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 5. Pre-order it today from the link in the description and stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that next week.
Now, on with the show.
Alright, let's see what the... And they didn't do the DC intro. The baby scene in low class resolution too.
Ta-da! Here are your babies.
The motion of moving them, even though they kind of explained if you move them at the speed of light, but okay.
Again. Barry, wait.
Okay, so we're going to the end now.
Just take a minute? Oh, sorry. Bro, of course. I have an idea. What? We have to go back to when we were at the Batcave. What?
Okay.
So in my timeline, the Kryptonians released a world engine out in the ocean, and Superman blew it up. And when he did so, it created a bunch of pieces of kryptonite, which is the only thing that weakens Kryptonians, which is why Batman made it into a spear and almost stabbed
So basically
Superman
recalling the
with it
events
when
of
two
the
them
Man
fought
of
each
Steel and
other.
Batman v Superman.
Yes.
Well, did I win?
That's not what's important.
I bet I won. You know, because I'm Batman.
We actually found out both your Earth mothers are named Martha, and we stopped fighting altogether.
Well, that just sounds ridiculous.
It was, and a lot of people still argue about it to this day. Anyway.
Okay, he got the laugh down. At least I could say that for parody.
Not the whole Martha thing. When Zod attacks, Kara can take Superman's place and destroy the world engine. After she blows it up, we retrieve some kryptonite, and then we will bring the kryptonite back in time again, giving us a powerful.
Okay, that would have been a bit
advantage
more
against
interesting
Zod.
now that I
Or
think
could
about it.
just snap his neck.
Don't do that. Neck snapping is really frowned upon.
Whatever.
One question. What if this Zod battle is over a fixed point in time? Like, no matter what we do, we always lose.
That just sounds like a dumb made-up rule to force limits. Plus, you both die super lame deaths every time if we don't do it this way.
Okay, fixed points in time are lame. Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, one more thing.
What?
Can we use my Batmobile at some point for anything? Like, it's just been sitting there this whole
I
time.
mean,
Just thought, let's let the old girl do
it's
something.
cool, but
Yes!
the Batwing didn't
I mean,
work
we are all
for what it was
faster
for.
Ridiculous.
Oh, we're finally gonna see Zod take up the cast.
Smell you later, losers. Daddy's got a second chance. I'm about to be in the greatest superhero movie of all time.
than Okay. Everyone's good with the plan.
Flash in time.
We're here back in time after we've got the kryptonite. Ready? Bring!
I got him.
Aw, man.
Okay.
I liked the kryptonite idea.
I mean, that would have been a bit cool to see the Batmobile in action.
Well, that was disappointing.
Hooray! Well, I guess we did it.
Except
Our mom
there's no
survives.
Superman
We
or
saved
Justice
Earth from
League.
Zod. I don't go crazy with rage. Batman gets to stay this Batman. Everyone wins, right? Except Wonder Woman and Cyborg.
And Kal-El. He died, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure nobody will miss him, right?
The CGI head.
Batman?
Oh
You
my
gotta turn
god.
it all back.
But we just saved the world.
You got rid of my boy. I have no bro. It's all a hot mess now.
That's exactly what I told him would happen.
Speaking of hot mess, hey there. I'm Batman.
That is
You want to know my see? It's too weird. Listen to me. You gotta change it all back.
okay. At least he
Before I
acknowledged.
cross too far into multiverse territory.
Yep. We're gonna see the
It's too late. Other universes
Christopher
are
Reeve,
colliding in front of
Adam
very
West,
specific
Nick Cage.
superheroes.
What is going on here?
Is the world ending?
I was fighting a spider and now I'm distracted.
Holy holes in the sky, Batman!
Indeed.
And we are here as well.
This is gonna wreck everything unless you let this all go.
Why does everything look so blurry and low res? I'm sure it's all by design.
Yeah, it's called Get This Out Before Spider-Verse. More like No Way Home.
How'd that work out, by the way?
We didn't make it.
And why was that, Perry?
I don't want to talk about it. Look, I can fix everything. Just go back
You
and
saw
try
what they
again.
did
You've
there.
had plenty of tries, Barry. It's over. We've reached the reset point.
Reset point?
Yep.
We don't have to do
Reboot.
that. Look, I'll just go back and change just a little bit so my dad doesn't go to jail. How's that?
That's only gonna send you to the most despised universe. You gotta let this universe go, so that another one can be born.
But I feel like I'm just getting
You
started.
went straight to the multiverse in your first go? You don't even have a Green Lantern.
Who?
Let's just be real. This universe
I mean,
is
we
10
almost
years.
did, but you know.
Holy extended amounts of time!
That's one more year than I got.
Yeah,
Robin and
I acknowledge
only
that
got
too.
3 years.
It's true.
At least you got more than 1 year.
Yeah, some of us never even got a chance.
Oh,
Some of us got a chance, but got totally deleted.
That
damn!
sounds so
Every
sad.
DC canceled project.
The truth
That
is,
was a
most of the
TV
time,
Wonder
heroes
Woman.
Start out super hot, and then over time start to fizzle out. Even Nolan over there peaked it too. Don't bring me into this. I refuse to acknowledge my existence in this multiverse bullcrap. Me too.
Oh, so just because two Batman don't want to be here, I should just
I'm
let
gonna,
my
I'm
world
gonna
die.
acknowledge this after
You
the
won't
video.
like it. People always look back on their heroes fondly.
They do?
Well, most of us anyway.
Okay.
You have to do the right thing, Barry. You're collapsing all of these universes just because you won't let yours go.
Okay, fine. I'll let the reset happen. I'll set it all back so the next universe can begin.
Yep. Oh, he got the black ass.
Work? Are we starting over?
Yes and no.
Oh my gosh! Have we still learned nothing? Don't stop. We never
I
stop.
mean,
Over. Don't stop.
with
We
the
never
news we just heard,
Over. Don't stop. We never stop.
yes and no. Perfect timing on this video.
Thank you so much for watching. We're excited to be sponsored
Okay.
by Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
It's cool.
The next game in the critically acclaimed Marvel Spider-Man franchise.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot after
Miles
this.
Morales returned for a thrilling new
Okay.
adventure, and as the player, you
So yeah, I like this video. I actually kind of like the way they not only made a good point saying that this is exactly what happened in Man of Steel. Basically, the timeline they were in is Man of Steel, except with Supergirl as our Superman. No metahumans at this point, but still, they could have at least done something like that. The Batmobile, funny idea, even though it was, I know it was there for nostalgia, like, oh, we get to see the Batmobile, but we don't get to see it do anything. The Batwing served its purpose in the movie, but if we just saw the Batmobile in an open desert field, it would have been weird. But then again, it's not like that piece of footage we saw with Ben Affleck or the test footage of him driving the Batmobile in the Nightmare universe, but we're not going to see that. And according to the news that I just got earlier prior to doing this, because I was going to plan on doing something else, but then I saw, oh, they did a Flash, how it should have ended. Let me talk about that on the channel. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, nobody's coming back. And especially since there's been a lot of what's going on and what ifs, that we actually got a confirmed answer. I can say it here because it's going to lead into the next video I'm doing, which is the end of the DCU. As of now, RIP, it's dead. Snyderverse is gone. And we just got word that the whole Justice League cast is not coming back. No Gal Gadot, no Ezra Miller, not even Jason Momoa is coming back as Aquaman. So, on one hand, it killed Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom hype. And two, at least it acknowledges a full reboot and no resets, except the fact that even though they showed them in this video, Zola Maridueña and John Cena are coming back as Blue Beetle and Peacemaker. So, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. But I kind of like the little Easter eggs stuff they put in the background, like the canceled Wonder Woman TV show before the Arrowverse, Batgirl, how that got filmed and scheduled for release, but then got canned. At least also kind of acknowledging the other outworldly characters like the Nolan Batman, Christian Bale did not want to do this, and allegedly, this is rumored of me saying it, and don't count this as me saying it, it's out there, but like, I think Kevin Smith mentioned on a Fat Man Beyond podcast that they were the end scene where we saw George Clooney come in as Bruce Wayne. It was meant for either a Batman. We didn't see which one because I know originally it was going to be Michael Keaton coming in, stepping in as the new Batman of the DCEU, and have Supergirl and Henry Cavill in modern day. But it looked like his reason was, I don't want to do this shit. So they were like, okay, we look for another Batman, and George Clooney, there you go. Same thing with Robert Pattinson. They said, oh, we're keeping this separate. He's not touching anything. He's his own separate Batman universe, and we're just going to keep it at that. And for this, I'm just going to say it for the DC video, but like, at least this acknowledged it. And at least, hopefully, we got 2 more years left, or technically 1 more year, but we got to see how this starts the universe off. But then again, it's like, we need to see a full plan. We know the movies, but let's just look at the plan. Let's see the plan, where it goes, and I'll get into this in my next video, which is not only going to be talking about how the Justice League is dead, but that's a first for me doing this on the channel live, doing my own fan castings, which, to be honest, is going to be a bit fun because I know there's a lot of people trying to see who's the next Justice League. We got our Superman, but let's see who's going to play it out. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.